Hey you guys, DT here. Welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach, and today we're going to continue our little tradition of showing you the first and the last attack on the task force basis. And basically, I am going to just quickly give you a breakdown. 33 attacks and 2 sabotages later, we got choke point down. Every single victory point was ours, and let's go ahead and start from the very beginning. This is basically a glorious attack by Mr. EC, and whereas he used to be really well known in our TF for always doing warrior rushes, I think he's finding his new passion of of Scorcher love. So here he is deploying all of his Scorchers and getting 27 victory points to start off and open up this base. But what's more important here is that he takes out everything strategically on the left hand side and then basically allows the person after him to just go directly for the core and finish off the base. This base sliding block was taken off in just 2 attacks. EC opens it up and Mad Hunter closes with the victory. So let's zoom in really quickly and just check out Scorchers completely blasting everything away in front of them. And I believe I actually have another video from a few weeks back where EC did something very similar, and the base layout, if I'm not mistaken, was quite similar to this one too. So if you guys are doing if you're doing choke point and sliding block is one of the bases that you would like to get through, this is a very solid combination. Really strategic in terms of what it takes out on the base. Your contribution to the team is enormous because right after that, the person who follows you has so much less to worry about. Now, I believe in the previous one, AC was actually able to take out more of the shield generators than he did this time, but let's just go ahead and see how this base was finished off. Okay guys, just like I said, only 2 attacks to finish off sliding block. Mad Hunter here deploys all ladies, and let's see which path he takes. So he is going to go ahead and hook left. Let's go ahead and go 4 times the speed. They are now going to take down some of the little mini power cell plasma cells, and I'm assuming he's just generating a ton of GBE, and then he's going to use that GBE wisely to finish off the base, because we already know that he is going to bring home the victory. Now he's going to eliminate all of these shield generators so that Zookas are much less tasked at taking down the actual core. And look at that, the shield generators fall. He continues on taking out some of the mini cells, groups all his Zookas and smokes them all the way up to the core with only 30 seconds left, you guys. He's going to knock this down, and with just 1 box of critters, it is over. And look at that puff coming out of the core. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's take a look at the second base, and the second base that was opened up here was Quantum, which was opened up by Johnny. And let's take a look at the attack. Johnny gets 2 victory points and he deploys an impeccable combo of beautiful runners. Mr. Warriors are over here to take down 2 of these little puffers, and they take down successfully 2 of the rocket launchers, and from there on he just used the rest of his GBE to help out with the shock launcher situation right here. So let's see who actually finished off the base after Johnny opened it up. Let's go ahead and get our scrolling game on, you guys. Okay, what Quantum to Quantum. Lots of attack on Quantum. Oh wait, look, I finished that. Guys, whenever I get to finish off a base in the TF, I'm always so thrilled, and I guess I didn't really need that 3rd smoke there because my troops clearly were way outside of the range. But you know what they say, better safe than sorry, and my troops line up quite nicely. I'm using 1 boat of Cryoneers, several boats of Zookas, and several boats of heavies, and just like that, I think I was getting low on GBE and I was getting a little worried, but nonetheless it all worked out for me. Also, to be quite fair, by the time I deployed, there was just not much in the way, so all I had to do was shock the defenses behind the core. But yeah, awesome takedown, right? Applause for myself. I'm just kidding. I would not be able to do that without my team. Absolutely, all day long. They are impressive, impossible, irreplaceable, and I love you guys. Okay. Let's take a look at base number 3, which was started off over here, and that is, of course, Gambit. Gambit also was taken down in 2 attacks, so that is quite awesome, you guys. We are starting to push some boundaries here. Right, let's go ahead and go 4 times the speed, and we celebrate failure. Is that what it says? Failure? No, we don't celebrate failure. We're unstoppable. Look at this. Look at that smoky skill there. All right, so Mr. W8 drops his troops, stops right there, and then look at that. His Zookas need a little bit more health, and they just keep getting knocked down by the stinky, stinchy, terrible shock blaster. Well, at least that corner is now opened up, and let's take a look at how this will be closed off. Of course, I can't read Arabic, so let's just see how this happened, how the attack was finished, and Zookas for the win, you guys. Smoky Zookas, which once again, I am always very honest. I'm very notorious for my fat finger skills, you guys. Yeah, I basically misclick a lot when I get nervous, so whenever this happens and I get to watch one of the team members to flawlessly execute on a Smoky Zooka attack, I am a very proud mama. Look at this. I mean, you can't see me right now because my face cam is not on, but I'm smiling ear to ear. No mistake about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next base, which was opened up here, and of course that will be Complex. Complex over here, opened up by little Mr. Mustata.I, and let's go ahead and do 4 times the speed. Alright, Smoky Landing. Okay, collecting all in one spot, walking up and taking down this pesky shock launcher, and then the warriors separate, and that's basically the end of them. Okay, so let's take a look at the final takedown of Complex by Za. So many attacks later, that base definitely took a ton and a ton of effort. So look at the progress of everything that has come down from the base by the time the last player gets to attack, and we're smoke screening Zookas all the way to the core. And you know, if this was me, I probably by now would just be shaking so hard. I'd be shaking like a leaf in the rain. And look at the beautiful execution, perfect shock and perfect takedown with beautiful and perfect Lady Zookas. And look at all the stuff that's in production. Work harder, live longer. I feel like that's a motto of many corporations for the employees. But you know, but sometimes you gotta take a break, you know, guys, and play some Boom Beach. All right, let's take a look. I believe we have 1 base left. We have Centaur left, and let's see who was the first one to open up Centaur. That was Mr. Swifty T. No, we have 2 left. We have Centaur and Blue Water. So let's take a look at Swifty T. He is using a very interesting combo of Riflemen, Cryoneers, and Zookas. I have yet to see that combo in the team, so I'm really curious. And look at that massive barrage over there, and still did not take down the laser beam. Look at that. The laser beam, although typically not very deadly, certainly at this level is quite a pesky little mechanism there. So Swifty will just go ahead and reflare his troops, and unfortunately not much is happening here because they all got blasted away. So that was the opening of Centaur. I don't know if it's a Centaur or Centaur. I probably should look up my pronunciation before I start recording videos. So Mr. GH was the one who finished it off, and I think this one, I believe this was more or less like a GBE takedown. Look at that. There's so little left of this, and we were attacking basically around the same time, and I could have attacked this one too, but I decided to go for another one. So super awesome takedown. He drops his troops, but literally by the time they even got halfway to the flare, the core was already down. And now let's check out Blue Water, you guys. I do not remember seeing who started Blue Water, but of course we're going to find that. Okay, I think it is right here. Juanita, let's take a look. 104 Zookas deployed and all 104 dead. All dead. So many casualties. All right, so let's see what's the plan. Perfect smoky landing. Okay, zapped up a little bit and we're getting up and closer to the core. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, Zookas take out. Wow, that was beautiful. Zookas took out so many defenses, you guys. And even though they sort of turned around and separated a little bit, definitely major clear up. Look at that. 22 victory points and Zookas are just absolutely unstoppable. The Doom Cannon was not taken down, but that was absolutely unbelievable. What a perfect placement, what a perfect drop, and what a perfect use of flare to keep walking Zookas where they need to be to cause maximum destruction to the base. And now let's check out Mr. Louis, who finished off Blue Water, and he used my personal favorite combo, followed by my second most favorite personal combo of Zookas heavies and of course one boat of Cryoneer ladies. So he goes ahead and starts off with a box of critters and then deploys his combo. We are going to take down, I'm assuming, the shield generators and then just flare at the core, and that one pesky boom cannon is not going to make a difference because we got plenty of Zookas right over here under the belly, and basically now that the shield generator is down, the base is ready to be fried. So super awesome takedown, you guys. First fully completed I believe first fully completed task force operation after the release that I've participated in, and I was thrilled to use my Cryoneers, and I was really pleased with how it worked out for me. Definitely expensive troops. I think many of you have actually commented on it, and I apologize if my cord keeps hitting the microphone. Unfortunately, my setup is kind of wonky over here right now. The troop is expensive. Look at that. 7,000 per unit in 8 minutes training, as opposed to Zookas, and my Zookas are level 19, are only 3,000 per unit in 4 minutes training. So very expensive troop, both gold-wise and time-wise, but certainly helps out a ton if you have it placed properly with your favorite troop combos. So even though many of you are saying, you know, they're expensive, take a lot of time to train, I'm still using at least one boat of them, and today I've done a ton of raiding to try to clear out the map and get more resources to start next upgrade, and I definitely have been using at least one boat of Cryoneers too. But also a ton of you are saying that people are not loving Cryoneers on a lower level and they're enjoying them more when they're maxed out. The road to maxed out troop is a really long road, you guys, so you just gotta figure out how to use them properly while they're still not maxed out. And after all, you know, I feel that for myself personally, even one boat of level 1 Cryoneers has been making a big difference. So I hope you are going to give this troop a try. If you are kind of, you know, on the fence about it, not so sure, maybe here or there, give it a try. Really awesome troop. And like you see, it definitely helped me out in my task force attack to get one step closer for the win and to the win. So maybe they will also help you in your next attack to get that victory point. I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, DT is out.